One fascinating and challenging part of space travel is landing on other planets and solar system objects. If a spacecraft has to travel through an atmosphere at high speed, it can be subject to extreme temperatures. A good example is the Apollo space missions to the Moon. When the command module returned to Earth, it entered the atmosphere traveling at 40,000 kilometers per hour. At that speed, the friction of air particles smashing into the spacecraft caused it to quickly heat up to 2,700 degrees Celsius. How do astronauts and spacecraft survive such incredible temperatures? The answer is a heat shield. Engineers protect spacecraft with shields made out of substances that resist the flow of heat. A good example of this was the thermal protection system of the Space Shuttle. It was made of thousands of heat-resistant tiles. What is it about these tiles and other heat shields that make them so effective at slowing the transfer of heat? To understand that, we have to understand heat transfer by conduction. Conduction is why hot coffee makes a spoon warmer. It is the transfer of heat via direct contact. It works very simply. Faster moving particles bump into slower moving particles. For example, where a hot hand contacts a cold hand, energy from fast vibrating particles in the hot hand transfer energy at the point of contact to the slower moving particles in the cold hand. Conduction can transfer heat from one substance to another, like this hot pan to butter, and can also work internally within a single substance. Take, for instance, conduction in a liquid. Here, we see particles of a liquid being heated at the top of this container. Those particles gain energy and move faster, and then smash into the particles of the cooler liquid toward the bottom, transferring energy to them, and in turn, making them move faster. Now, because of the way particles are arranged, some substances are better conductors than others. Knowing which is which can really assist us in everyday life. Take, for example, baking cookies. Most people know that metals are very good conductors of heat and protect their hands with oven mitts. An oven mitt is made of substances that are insulators. They are poor conductors of heat. Like the insulation in the walls of a house, an oven mitt traps air in its structure. Air is poor at conducting heat, so it will slow heat from traveling. You may have seen birds puff themselves up. They are trapping air in their feathers, which prevents heat from escaping their bodies. So just like the heat shield on a spacecraft, an insulator can keep you from getting burned, or just slow down heat conduction to keep you toasty warm on a chilly day.